Don't forget to call bingo, but you'll need a green thumb if you win. The Little Plant Shop in Plainville is hosting Plant Bingo this Friday. It's 3 times the talent at Stanford Center for the Arts. The band Perry, a trio of siblings known for their country tunes, will be blending pop, rock, and soul during their performance. Also that day, it's a race against the clock in Haddam. Try your hand at solving a 500-piece puzzle at the Speed Puzzle Competition, where quick thinking and sharp eyes win the day. Then try rolling into 2026 with Skateport. It's the first skating session of the new year at Foolproof Brewing Company. Grab your skates and head to Bridgeport. Ski Sundown is celebrating National Safety Awareness Month by hosting a safety day on Saturday. They'll be showing visitors the safest way to navigate the slopes. Looking to shed those holiday pounds? The Amity Chamber of Commerce is hosting a Health and Fitness Expo at the Courtyard by Marriott. It's your chance to build mind and body. The Hartford Wolfpack is on the prowl. Witness a hard-charging search for a victory against the Providence Bruins. Catch all the action at People's Bank Arena in Hartford. And finally, roll out the red carpet for Queen. It's a royal tribute to the rock band taking place at the Schubert Theater. Enjoy a Bohemian Rhapsody while another one bites the dust. Well, coming up this week, there are 8 great things to do here in the state of Connecticut, and one of them is Plant Bingo. Never heard of that, but joining us to tell us all about that is Pat and Jeff Ellavelle. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Plant Bingo, exactly what is that?
Pat?
So Plant Bingo is exactly that. It's bingo, except instead of calling out numbers, we'll be calling out names of plants. And you'll be covering a bingo card, which is set up with plants and names of plants and covering those. And it's played exactly like bingo. You will win. We are very excited. This is our first time doing Plant Bingo here in the Plainville shop.
Oh, that it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. How did you come up with this idea?
So there's there's several plant bingos online that I've seen on TikTok, as those of us that scroll through plant things. And I thought, wow, this would be something fun. I've not seen one around here, and I thought, why not? Let's have some fun with some planty people. Play some bingo.
All right, not a bad idea. So what do you walk away with? A plant or what?
So
What are the winnings?
So we have 10 games of bingo, and we have 10 prizes. They are all plants ranging in size and different species, different varieties. And we are going to be serving some light refreshments. And also, everyone will leave with a little 4-inch cutie. So, regardless of whether you win or not, you're going to leave with a plant.
All right, tell us about your shop there, Lil Plant Shop.
Yeah, we're in Plainville, right downtown Plainville, across from the Municipal Center. We've been here for about 8 years now. We do a lot of different workshops, programs, usually on Saturdays. You can hit our Instagram to find out more about that. But we do a lot of different things: kokedama, bonsai. We do terrariums. Anything else you can think of?
Berry gardens.
Berry gardens. Just a lot of different type of workshops. We also have an educational component to what we do. We also do a program called How to Kill a House Plant. So we teach you how to kill it quickly, efficiently, and effectively so that you're a return customer to the shop as quick as possible. It's a great business model.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to keep customers coming through the door. How to kill a plant. All right, well, right now let's talk about how to keep a plant alive because we're in the winter and a lot of times people don't know what to do with those plants that have been outside and they bring them inside, but those are different atmospheres. Kind of talk about that.
So when you bring a plant from the outside in, the first thing you want to do is soak it in some water, drown the whole plant in water because you want to kill any bugs that have gotten in the plant over the summer. And then when you bring it in, you got to watch your watering in the winter time. We have much less light. The light is not as intense. And so you have to kind of reduce your watering a little bit during the winter time and then increase as we go into spring as the days get longer.
Now, my mom, in our house that we grew up in, we had a big bay window. She used to always have me bring all the plants inside, and she would put them near the bay window. Was that a good idea?
Absolutely. Bay window is probably the most amount of light coming into the house. The only thing with a bay window that I would worry about a little bit is that the surface of the bay window, the wood, can get very cold because it's connected to the outside. And therefore, you may want to put a towel down and set the plants on top of a towel just to give yourself a little airspace between the cold of the wood and the warmth of the room.
Oh, you just made me feel proud of my mom. That's exactly what she used to do.
That's great.
Well, give us the dates, the times, location of your event, and for the plant bingo. Like I said, I've never heard of it, but it sounds like a pretty
Sure.
cool idea.
So our first event is this Friday, the 9th, from 6 to 8, and it is sold out 20 spaces. So what we've done is we are going to open tickets. We're going to do it again Saturday, the 10th. So the very next day, so you still have some time to get tickets. And we will open the tickets up tonight for that plant bingo. We also have on Saturday, this week at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, a terrarium class. We have a kokodama class coming up on the 17th, a bonsai workshop coming up on the 31st, and air plants and trolls, which is something really fun coming up the third week of January. So if you check our socials, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and our website at thelittleplantshop.com, you should see all the events and what's going on at the shop. We'd love to see you here.
All right. Well, as a kid growing up, I hated to be involved with my mom and her plants, but I've never had more fun talking about talking to people about plants than you two.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Pat and Jeff, thank you very much, and happy holidays, and best of luck with your plant bingo.
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. And thanks for having us.
You bet. Hello and welcome to another edition of Eight Things to Do. I'm your host, Ken Houston. Today we are talking with Takina Polek Schaefer. She is with Skateport. Thank you very much for joining us, Takina.
Thanks for having me.
I understand that you guys have a big event that's about to get underway on wheels, you might say. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, so I'm the founder of Skateport. It is a roller skating events and lesson service, and we are going to be hosting our first event of the year at Foolproof Brewing Company. So we're doing two events that day. So we have one family session from 12 to 4, and then we'll do one adult session 18 plus from 5 to 9 p.m.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. Now, why is it that you think this whole thing about roller skating has endured throughout the years? I remember as a kid, we used to always go on Friday nights. That was the big thing to do, and that's been some time since I was a child. So this has endured for many, many years. What do you think the appeal is?
I think it does a lot of different things for people. I think, it's physical health, it's mental health. It gives people, a third place to be in. Roller skating rinks were places where people, like you said, could get together on a weekend, a weekday, and it's just something to sort of mix up the week and the usual routine. So it's really exciting to be able to bring this back. Skateport's been around since 2021. So we're going into our fifth year this year. So it's really exciting.
So, what do the dance steps look like nowadays? Because I remember people used to do a lot of different dance steps, skating backwards, crossing over. Kind of talk about what's in vogue right now.
I feel like a lot of the classics, a lot of the same things are still going on. I mean, people are doing like TikTok dances and things like that on skates now too. But you still see a lot of the same foundations from years past. And lots of spins, lots of steps, like the downtown, like all sorts of things that people are doing on skates. So the crossovers are still there. People are really big on wanting to learn how to skate backwards and things like that too.
So, for the newbies who are not very familiar with skating or just kind of still venturing into it, what do you suggest to them in terms of learning how to skate? What's the one thing that people need to keep in mind?
My number one tip is always bend your knees. People tend to get a little bit rigid when they're on their skates, but I find, if you're more fluid and sort of bouncy and moving with the music, I think it's a lot easier. So bend your knees is the number one tip. That's always what I tell our beginners because we do lessons as well.
Well, and another thing, my son went ice skating over the weekend, and I told him, I said, actually, ice skating is easier to me than roller skating because you're on those wheels and they just start to move. And if you don't know what to do, you're in trouble. Talk about that break that you have on the skate that sometimes people don't even realize that they have.
Yeah, so the brake on your skates is in the front, so it's on your toes. And we teach people to brake, sort of in like a lunge position. So you put all your weight on that front foot, and then you sort of drag your toe to stop. And then, as you graduate and start doing more dance steps, a lot of us take our brakes off. So I actually skate without brakes on my skates and put jam plugs in their place. So, you can get your toes a little bit lower in dance, and then you learn how to do like T stops and plow stops. A lot of them are actually really similar to ice skates as well when you take your brakes off, so you can stop in a lot of the same ways.
You take your brakes off. I can
Mhm.
roller
I
skate
know.
and I wouldn't dare take my brake off. So you must be very good at this. So how do
I'm
you
pretty
go about
good.
stopping though?
So you can stop in like in a T stop, so sort of putting one foot in front and then the other behind, and then stopping that way. The different pressure that you put on your skates, you can stop in the same way. So you can think like if you're on ice skates, you can stop in the same way as on ice skates.
All right, sounds like a lot of fun. Now, this event is it a fundraiser or is it just something that brings the community together? Why are you putting this on?
So Skateport is my small business, and we've been around since 2021. I'm putting this on because the people really want it. We've been hosting our events in downtown Bridgeport since 2021, and it's cold outside, so we can't skate outside for now. So Foolproof welcomed us in to host our events there. So I'm really excited to get back there. So we did the same thing early last year, and yeah, so we're excited to bring it back, and we'll be there in January and through the winter.
All right, any rules or regulations about once you get on the roller rink?
Yes, keep your hands to yourself is number one. Don't pull anybody down with you. Listen to any of the announcements, and then we'll be there. The team will be there to help people on the floor. So you don't need to have any experience. You don't even need to have your own skates because we do rental skates as well. So you can feel free to bring roller skates, roller blades, and if not, we have roller skates for rent. So we have the smallest size is a size 12, a youth size 12, and then our largest size is a men's 14. And then we have, they range from in between there.
All right, I'm about to tell my age right now. Now, when I was skating, the big song that everyone was skating to was Flashlight, Doon,
Mm-hmm.
doon, 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 doon. So, what are they skating to nowadays?
Oh, anything. I always say like Beyonce's album was really big when it came out. Bruno Mars had his song Skate. I feel like that's like this generation's rock skate roll bounce. So Bruno Mars's song Skate has been really big for people too.
I love Bruno Mars, but boy, nothing beats a good flashlight.
I hear you. Yeah, we still skate to the classics too. Don't worry, we got to bring people through the decades.
All right, sounds good. Give us the times, date, location, and the amount of money in order to get in.
So we are going to be at Foolproof Brewing Company. It's 800 Union Avenue. Our family session is from 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock. It's $13 for skaters and spectators, an additional $6 if you're renting skates. And then our adult session is from 5 to 9, 18 plus to enter, and then the pricing is the same.
All right, Takina, save me some wheels.
All right, we'll see you there.
And play flashlight. All right.
We'll do just for
All right.
you.
It was a pleasure speaking with you and best of luck to you.
Thank you, Ken.
Happy New Year to you as well.
Happy New Year.
Thanks. Bye bye. Hello, everyone. I'm Ken Houston, and welcome to another edition of 8 Things to Do. Today, we're talking about getting fit for the new year, and we know just the place to do that. That's going to be at the Amity Health and Fitness Expo. Joining us to talk more about that is Barry Cohen. Thank you very much for joining us today, Barry.
Thank you so much for having me, Ken.
This is definitely music to my ears and a solution to my waistline. So, talk about this expo that's coming up.
Well, this expo is the second year that we've done it. We've expanded to be the Amity Chamber, and it has been um, well received by the community, throughout New Haven County, I might add. It's not just, obviously we're going to help you with your waistline, Ken, because we have four great fitness facilities from Fortis Fitness to Transformation, Strength and Wellness to Pump Room and Vital Strength. But also, we have a lot of food, a lot of healthy food, and I mean good food. I'm talking about we're going to have Jimmy John's, some of the fan favorites there, some of their healthy choice menu, Barrios burritos. Yes, it's delicious and it's good for you. We're going to have that. Jamba Juice or Jamba's going to have beverages there. But we can go on and on. We're going to have a beverage station there from RC Bigelow when you walk in to warm you up, along with Nature's First. I mean, we have such wonderful members from the small to the large, from the Regional Water Authority, who is a the platinum sponsor to our big diamond sponsor, Xfinity. We have senior living going on and assisted living advice from Charter Senior Living of Orange. We have medical, we have spas, we have dog grooming.
Oh boy.
We are very excited from even Bulldog Swim Academy if you want to learn how to swim.
Something for the entire family. So, when a person walks into an event such as this, you often talk about health and wellness and fitness and everything. And maybe some people are just beginning, or either this is their New Year's resolution. And let's talk about baby steps to getting healthy when it comes to, let's talk about the physicality of that first.
Mhm. Sure. Everybody's definition of physical or getting in shape, it's not just physical, but also a lot of these folks are really talking about nutritional advice, blood screenings, having some financial fitness. It's what you define fitness to be to improve yourself, improve your family, improve your well-being. And what we bring to here is that we're going to have 35 exhibitors, very unique exhibitors, if it's for your leisure life or if it's for your personal financial responsibilities, or for that matter, if it's something that a new interest that you have that you want to understand better. From optometry, it's really how you define fitness could be a part of your body. It could be basically giving you better focus for your mind, some nutritional advice. So it really is a journey for every individual to basically take. And what's so wonderful about this is, some of the folks that are sponsoring us, but also some of the folks that are exhibiting are some of the atypicals that you would not expect to be there. I mean, we all make a joke saying, you know what? We're going to have the health trainers there. We're going to have the fitness trainers there. We're going to have a lot of food there. But before you go, have a buffin muffin because we want you to feel good and get in shape. Because some people right now, the big craze is protein. Okay,
Sure.
so it's pretty crazy. But we also have some leadership training. We have one of our members is Arrowhead leadership training, and they're going to talk about for your organization or for your private or public business, how they can help you motivate so that you have a better fitness mentally as well as strategically for your company. So it's a very, very broad net. I mean, of course, we are going to have, like I mentioned before, we are going to have some spas there. We are going to have, chiropractors, optometrists, like I said, and also a lot of networking that happens not just with the number of people that are going to be attending. And we had a great turnout last year, even after a snowstorm the night before. And right now, our attendance is exceeding expectations.
And this sounds like this is something going for the entire family, people of all
Yes.
ages.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm talking about from 6 to 85. I mean, some of the people that basically come, they do bring the whole family, or in many cases, what they do is they may bring part of their organization with them because they kind of map out the floor, if you will, because they only have so much time that they want to get to certain places. And
Mhm.
and also it's also a great opportunity to make connections. So the next time you throw a party or the next time that you have an interest and you're trying to book something or learn something more about the region or a particular activity. And also the exhibitors, because all of them are Amity Chamber members, and they come from oh my goodness, they come from New Haven, West Haven, Orange, Woodbridge, Bethany, and thereabouts.
And for
They
all
get
those
together
people
with one
who are
another.
coming, should they be dressed for a possible workout in terms of the demonstrations that will be taking place? Will they be able to participate in that?
Well, what it is there are going to be some of the booths that are going to have some demos, if you will, if you wanted to. Like some of them, you can do a free body scan at Fortis Fitness. You're going to be able to do some eye tests, if you will, at one of the at Rubino Chiropractic. You'll also be able to oh goodness me, be able to do some evaluations and testing for energy conservation with Avangrid or water conservation with Regional Water Authority. But the thing of it is the best four-letter word for this is free. Come casual, come as you are. There are going to be even Speeder's Car Wash giving away coupons for that. So come comfortable because there are going to be opportunities after the expo for certain members are going to be extending those not just physical workouts, but consultations or products and
Be
so forth. And of
prepared to
course,
get fit both financially, physically, mentally, and any other capacity that you might happen to have.
Absolutely. You know what? And one of the biggest draws that we're hearing all the excitement for is, we have Bethway Kennels there for pet grooming and pet sitting. We have affordable pet care. I mean, I think that some of them are coming just for their pets. Okay. I really think.
All right, you've definitely piqued my interest and all the pet lovers out there interest. Give us
Yeah.
the dates, time, and location for this event.
Yes, it is going to be Saturday, January 10th. The doors open at 10 and closes at 1 o'clock. And it's going to be at the Courtyard by Marriott, which is 136 Marshall Road in Orange. It's right off of exit 41, and plenty of parking, free admission. We do encourage people to register in advance, and you can go to our website for more information about the show or about the expo, or you can just come without registering. But if you go to amityctchamber.com, again, amityctchamber.com, and you can see a big button right there for the expo. Click on it, you can learn more about it, and please contact us. We'd love to have you, and we're just looking forward to another great event that's going to we believe, going to even exceed last year. So,
All right, very
we are
cool, and thank you
blessed.
very much. Best of
Thank
luck to
you.
you guys. I feel fit already.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, take care and happy New Year to you.
Same to you, sir. Thank
Thanks.
you.